Hello again, this is Cloakin, the community manager for Starcraft 2, and I want to introduce an exciting new feature called spawning. Have you ever wanted to simply play Starcraft with a friend, but they didn't have the full game? Or maybe you're a Starter Edition user and simply want to find out how you can get more out of the game while playing with your friends. Well, spawning is perfect for you. Those who don't own Starcraft 2 will want to try out Starter Edition. It's a free way to play the game and available to anyone who has a Battle.net account. If you want to take advantage of spawning, or you just want to try the game out, simply download and install Starcraft 2 from your Battle.net account management page. If you'd like more details about Starter Edition, feel free to check out this video before continuing on with the one that you're watching now. So let's talk spawning. In short, spawning is an easy way to allow someone with a full copy of StarCraft 2 to share their game with a friend for free. Some of you old-time Blizzard RTS players might remember that back in the heydays of Warcraft 2 and StarCraft 1, we actually did something similar. Back then, as long as you had a copy of the retail game disc, you could bring others in to play with you who had never purchased the game. It was an awesome way to introduce friends to these games and play alongside them. Well, we're excited because today we add to this tradition by bringing this functionality to StarCraft 2, only without the need for all the disk drives. If you currently own a copy of Heart of the Swarm, you can now spawn up any player who is either playing from Starter Edition or Wings of Liberty and give them access to the newest expansion. Pretty sweet. Essentially, the experience is a lot like that of a normal Starter Edition user, but with multiplayer modes and options added in. Here's a quick summary of these additions. All versus AI modes are unlocked, including team games. Spawned players have access to the unranked and ranked ladder play for team games. You also have complete access to all custom game maps. And finally, they have complete access to the arcade. So how exactly does spawning work? Well, that's actually one of the best parts. All of this content is available for free simply by partying up with a friend who owns a full version of the game. Let's take a look. Here you can see the screen of my friend Spirion, who, for the sake of this demonstration, will be playing the part of our Starter Edition user. So at this point, Spirion has downloaded Starter Edition from his Battle.net account, and we're now logged in on StarCraft 2 at the same time. As you can see, Spirion and I are connected as friends over Battle.net, and you can easily do this by using the Add Friend feature in your friends list here. I'm going to go ahead and invite Spirion to party up with me in-game. Here in the party window, you can now see that the UI shows his account level as being raised to that of my Heart of the Swarm account. At this point, Spirion and I can move through the various modes and game options to play in whatever way we like. We can even hop onto the unranked or ranked ladders to use the matchmaker and play against other people on Battle.net. As long as Spirion remains in the party with me, he will be able to play with me at my access level. Then, whenever he decides it's time to leave the party, he will simply return to his Starter Edition access level naturally. There are a few features unavailable to spawned players that are probably helpful to point out. These features include access to the single-player campaign, the full experience of social features like clans and groups, as well as the ability to choose which race you want to play. Just like Starter Edition users, spawned players will only have access to the currently active Starter Edition race, which, at the time this video was recorded, is set to Terran. If you're a spawned player and want the full game, you can use the upgrade button found here. There's no need to download any additional version of the game. Just upgrade your account using Battle.net account management on the web, and then log back into StarCraft 2. That's pretty much spawning in a nutshell. Simple, easy to use, and innately social. Here are a couple of things to keep in mind about this feature. Spawning will also work for people who own Wings of Liberty versions of StarCraft 2. If you would like to share StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty with a friend, you can spawn them up in the same way we've mentioned in this walkthrough. Only keep in mind that the content and balance will reference the Wings of Liberty version of StarCraft 2. You can spawn multiple friends. Currently, party size is capped at 15 players, which means you can spawn up to 14 other people at one time from your individual purchased copy of the game. Lastly, for Heart of the Swarm players, spawning is a perfect way to take advantage of the recent 25% experience bonus we've added for playing with friends in the expansion. Anytime you play games with a friend that you are connected to via Real ID or Battle Tag, you will receive a 25% increase in experience gained during that game. There is no cap to the amount of experience you can gain this way, so definitely take advantage of it. As you can imagine, we're pretty excited about spawning in StarCraft 2. It is an ideal way to bring your friends along for the ride and show them just how fun StarCraft 2 is. Definitely hop in game, try it out, and let us know what you think. If you want to go ahead and pick up Starter Edition, you can find that easily by clicking the link below. Thanks for watching, and spread the word about spawning. My name is Cloaken, and from all of us here at Blizzard Entertainment, we'll talk to you soon.